Somebody said
it's
to me, like, sorry to
entertainment.
cut you off, but somebody said, like, when it comes to certain shit, my nigga, like, being a podcaster or a rapper or artist, like, if niggas don't want to be you and bitches don't want to fuck you, you're not doing it right.
You're not doing
Not
it
even
right.
that. Yo, bro, if you don't believe in your shit,
Nobody's gonna believe in it.
Right.
who else
Nobody gonna believe in it.
Who else gonna believe in your shit?
And
more
I
than
ain't
you?
gonna lie, you could swindle motherfuckers. It's you just gotta be consistent. A motherfucker could get used to you.
I swear, because a
motherfucker could
Facts.
listen,
A
you know
That's why
what?
the radio
get
play no
used to
shit.
it. Yeah, man.
A whack motherfucker could sit here and make 1,000 songs. Somebody gonna end up picking up on
Facts.
that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
Just create your shit.
But that's see, to me, after a while, that saturate the conversation on when we can have like what is actually good music out there, because you know nowadays
Like,
consistency is enough just to get
to
put
make-
on. That's all you really
what
need
you should,
nowadays.
what you should say is nowadays consistency is the good music.
I mean, nah, but
Nah,
sometimes
It's not good. It's not good.
My nigga, the young
mentally,
generation,
but
they're consistent. The young generation
and
is
they-
consistent
and
as
they,
fuck.
and they rapping
But
the
is
same
it-
way the nigga next door.
But that's what I'm
rap
saying. But is
to
it
'em.
good? And then after a while, because they're consistent, they have the argument because they're making these accolades
Exactly.
off. They have the argument now and be like, it's good music.
To have work, but you can't really say it's good music, but to have that work.
No, but
ethic
it's good
and-
music if you did it 1,000 times.
It's good worth ethic to me.
Yeah, me
I
too.
wouldn't say
Me too.
it's good music because everybody got their own, pizzazz.
We all got our own eye for art.
But-
We have our own eye for
Hold on,
art.
I gotta
Good
cut him.
music
I
is
gotta
subjective.
cut him off with that because right now, when it comes to that music, me personally, with how I look at it, there's a genre and a type. You know how they got on YouTube? They got type beats.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a type going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everybody is tapping into that type. So
But that's like pop. That's what becomes the new pop.
exactly.
Hmm.
So if I make 1,000 of those types,
Facts.
somebody,
Then
it's good music.
Yeah, but what I like that
Not
he
necessarily.
But that's subjective.
No. But
But
y'all,
you
look,
can
see,
call
y'all,
it-
look,
oh, wait,
y'all
it's
looking at it
subjective,
wrong.
But at that
Y'all
point,
looking at it
no,
wrong.
at that point, it's kind of like basically saying practice make perfect.
No,
No.
We all
but
know
it's-
that's
it's
not true.
Nah,
But
no,
yo,
not even that.
but
It's not even that.
see, y'all looking at it wrong
Nah,
still
I get what
because
you-
it's not saying that it's good music.
Mm.
But a motherfucker that heard
I get where
this
you're coming
just
from.
Yeah.
this
Somebody
Yeah,
found it good.
exactly.
Exactly.
But that's what
it's
I was saying.
subjective,
It's
so-
an opinion. Feel me?
Yeah,
Because
it's
I
always gonna
wouldn't
be
really
somebody
say
that's gonna like
When
it.
are we gonna
good
have that
music.
bar that says
Bro.
this is good music?
Listen. When you have a nigga that's online that's doing music, right? That went from recording in his man's, you know what I'm saying? Then get some money to go and book his studio session. You know what I'm saying?
He banging bitches out every day.
Banging them out and then be able to be like, yo, tap in for some features and niggas actually tap in
Paying
and,
1,500,
and
4K.
spend some money
But
with
that's
you,
what
bro.
I'm saying.
I don't know, bro. To me, that's a win, bro.
But
I'm
that-
sorry,
but
bro.
listen,
That's
exactly.
a win, bro.
When you have
That's a
certain
win. But
accolades
you
under
not
your
necessarily
belt,
making good music.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's the
It's
point.
really-
Yo,
it's not.
all right.
I'ma
Hold
say-
on.
I'ma say this,
Hold
bro.
on. What do y'all call good music though?
Good
That's
music.
where I'm trying to get
Good-
at.
good-
Where
good
are we
music.
gonna, how we're gonna define
Because at the end of the day,
that's
let
the bar.
Let him talk.
Hold
Let
on,
him talk.
man.
Good
Let him
music
Let him
Okay,
talk.
go ahead.
is opinion to everybody, bro. That's just like saying somebody is relevant this day. bro.
Exactly.
You feel
It's
me?
just
It's
who
just
you
like
relevant
saying
to.
relevancy,
Yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
But the
That's
thing
just-
is, it's crazy. We can't say what good music is until it's generations
Generation-
after that song has
Song.
came out.
Cat.
Not even.
Cat.
Not
And-
even.
and-
It
Cat.
don't even matter.
Cat,
It don't
you're
even
crazy,
matter.
Cat.
When you say good
He
music,
kind of got a
you
point
always. But not
Think
even,
about it.
because
there. You kind of got a point there.
That's the closest.
Good
You
music
feel me?
lasts.
I would say because it's
Cause
last.
now-
That
lasts.
good shit'll be
It
here.
outlasts all the other
That
shit.
shit to be here today. That good shit'll be
It outlasts
Here
the drill,
forever.
the
You
trap,
feel me?
the
Which is-
jazz, the
which is
everything
true.
that came
That shit'll
along.
be here
Which
today
is
and
true.
tomorrow, bro.
Outlasted.
And outlasted.
Which
You
is
right.
true.
Mhm.
That's how I approach music. If I hear a song and I can see myself in Walmart 60 with my grandkids and I hear that shit come on, I know that song is a hit. You know what I'm saying?
But listen,
you know what's funny?
But hold up, like when you 60, you don't want to. Listen, you might hear some hard shit.
Mhm.
You don't want to hear that at 60 going in your. You gonna hear you. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You gonna want to hear Celine Dion in it.
But we listen to that now though.
So the shit that we listening to now is like, I'm not saying that it's good for us right now. You know what I'm saying?
Making the
Good for the
moment last.
moment.
Right.
Good for the
Heighten
moment.
the
So-
moment.
A 60-year-old gonna hear us and say, yo,
not
I ain't
good
gonna lie. You know what my grandmother used to say, rest in peace. My grandmother used to be like, yo, you in there playing that drive-by shoot your grandmother music. But
That's real though.
Yeah,
That's
but that
real.
was
But
that was
that's
real
what
shit.
you grew
that-
up on.
Yeah.
Because when it was first starting off,
They ain't
that
know
was the
nothing
image
about
it
it.
came off as.
Yeah, that's what it is. So they don't know nothing about it.
But look at how.
But even still, my
look at
mom-
all the Chicago rappers, the New York rappers. Look at all of those getting killed, literally because of their music.
And music.
I don't
But
think it's
it don't make it necessarily
Hold on,
good
say what you're
music.
saying.
Nah, I said I don't think it's because the music. They was really outside. So
But they how they channel it in their music, it kind of make it like.
Yeah,
All right,
like that's-
I'm doing this, and it's like you using your music
Like-
to humiliate
like-
the other people
like-
as well.
like
so
to-
your
to
music is
touch
still
what
connected
he's-
back to it.
Like that's what it touched what he's saying. That was the Chicago shit. Right, went up for the probably because the media. You feel
Well, the
me?
media is heightening
what
that.
was going
because
on?
we know back in the
What
90s
was
they had
going
closed door
on?
conversations that they were literally going to use the prisons to actually start funneling money into the rap game
You see?
to actually use it to actually get younger black people into the prison system even more. So we
see?
know that's a fact. If you
Yeah.
don't know, look that shit up.
You see?
algorithm.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
you have to look at it. You have to look at it like this. For me, bro, it's music business. You know what I'm saying? It's we love music, but it's
There's a
music
business behind it.
business.
Exactly.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
that's-
That's the under.
nothing
That's,
to-
that's the
that's
The
under.
business has nothing to do.
right,
The
that's
business
it
has
right
nothing
there.
to do with the consumer.
business, bro. No, it's
It has
just
nothing
like a
to do with the
nigga hustling
consumer.
game.
Like my nigga,
Yeah.
you're making good music
It's
right
like
now.
a nigga
Yeah.
I don't give a
hustling.
fuck about how you're working to make me hear your music, my nigga. I only care about the fact that I heard it and what it's doing for me.
Right.
True.
That's the only thing I care
But
about.
I think that's the whole basis of the whole conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like you can say, "All right, nobody's making good music," but you can't say that because them kids, they love that shit.
Yes.
That shit might stick with them
Hell
for 20
yeah.
years.
But that
Hell
don't
yeah.
necessarily
But-
mean
but
it's
not-
good.
no,
art.
no,
It's good for the moment.
It's good for the moment,
It's good
right?
for the moment.
For
Because
us, though,
when
for
them
us.
when them kids get a little bit older, they be like, man, I was listening to some bullshit.
Exactly.
Depending on what it is.
Depending on what it is,
Bro.
that's what I'm trying to say. Because
You
they're
think-
not gonna like everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
think-
You feel
But
what I'm
Yeah.
trying
some
to say?
things is gonna
But some
outlast.
things gonna
Bro,
stick
some of the-
with
Some
them.
people
You're
are making
not gonna
good
be
music
that
today.
good music.
You
Some
think
people
that-
are making good music
You think that
today.
these young kids right now in 20 years not still gonna be listening to that nigga XX Tentacion after he died? They still gonna be listening.
I'm not
to
gonna
him.
lie.
yeah,
I
he
see
had-
I'm
that
listening
kid
to
was
him.
listening.
He made that kind of music
for them.
for them.
We listen to that shit. I can't really.
Yeah, because it's a different era.
But like
Yeah,
he
like,
said,
I
it's
get a
the
bug.
music
To keep it a buck,
business,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you why I personally think that shit is lit with him specifically, right? Or a lot of artists like him. It's because a lot of generation, like around my age and younger, we're actually depressed.
Right.
We're super depressed, bro.
Facts.
When we go ahead partying and all that shit, we're
Facts.
sad as fuck.
Facts.
A lot
We're
of people get
masking that
fucked up.
shit.
Yeah, get
So
fucked
when
up
we
just
hear that
because of
music,
shit.
Right.
that's what we're screaming
Right.
on the inside.
Yes,
Bro, but-
okay. So that's the good the
Nah,
good.
it don't
okay,
That's
make
what's
it-
gonna
so
make
that-
it good.
It don't make it good
Alright,
music.
No, that's what's
bro.
gonna make it good at the
Yes, it is.
moment.
It don't,
the
bro.
definition of good
It
music
don't
is
make
how
it
it
good
make
feel.
it make
Yeah,
you
it's a
feel.
feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
why
that's
it's gonna
good
stick with you
music.
forever.
Nah,
Yes,
it
yes.
don't
Because
make
to be
it-
real,
yes,
my
bro.
nigga,
It don't
I
make it
guarantee
good
you,
music
if-
because my mama probably don't like that shit. She
But-
probably be like, turn like you said.
Yeah, but-
Nigga
but-
don't like
no,
that
no,
shit.
no, no,
She
no,
be like,
sometimes
turn
you-
that
this
shit
is-
on.
Sometimes you
But we
gotta hear
talking about
good
a
music
different-
in the moment you need to hear it to understand that it's
But
good.
but
And-
that's
and you
how
gotta-
you
you gotta
feel.
really
So
sit
that's
down-
your
you gotta
opinion.
really sit down and
No, I
listen.
So
get
that's
that.
like
I
you
get
can relate
that.
to the music.
But hear what I'm
that
saying.
goes back to what
That's
he
what I'm
said.
saying.
This
No.
is the music
Music
business.
business.
But that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
Sometimes
it's a
you need to-
how you market
But
yourself. It's
sometimes
how
you-
you sell
I
it.
get that, but
It's like you how you hustling. You hustling came, bro.
Oh,
It
Shane,
does-
listen.
You
No, I
can,
get-
hold
you
up.
can make $1 million, bro.
I
That
hear
don't
that.
make it. That don't
I
make
hear that. No,
pain
no,
good
but
for
listen,
people,
listen.
bro.
Well, I'm listening.
You can make $1 million
what you
on the
saying?
street. That don't make drugs good for people,
Listen,
bro.
but listen, man.
What you saying?
It's
But you
not.
dead numbers.
What you saying, Shane? What you saying?
Nah, but
It's-
alright.
but this is the business.
It's alright. So this is where I'm gonna. I kind of forgot where I was gonna go with it. To be honest with you.
Take a shot, man.
Cause-
Fuck it.
Cause
Take a shot.
Cause what I-
What's the music?
Yeah, take a shot.
Because what I was trying to say to you to like underline that for you, bro. Like there's songs from the '70s, my nigga, that was influenced by Coke, bro.
But no,
Yeah, hell yeah.
and niggas is
Hell
like,
yeah.
this is a classic to
Classic.
this day.
That's
Like,
what-
Mary J.
You know what I'm saying? Like, blow.
I heard some rock
Straight
shit, like
blow. Straight
They
blow.
talking about, I forgot what the fuck
Nose
they said.
candy,
They talking
bro.
about like some breaking out
alright,
the
but listen,
jail.
hold on, right? But if it was,
Nah,
if
this
it-
shit is
listen,
crazy.
Some of our favorite
if-
Rice songs have gay innuendos in there. Niggas
But
is
if-
still bumping that shit.
But
should be
say
crazy, bro.
if wasn't no say they made that Coke song back then.
Mhm.
So say if Coke would have disappeared,
Mhm.
that song wouldn't be lit.
That song wouldn't be lit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you got to tune in with the times and what's going
But
on.
also, boom,
and you gonna
because you
forever
said
be
that,
straight.
that's what also makes a song
So
good
Coke
because
is-
it
Coke-
reminds you at a point in how their history and our culture was.
Facts.
Yo,
That's another aspect that makes
you
a
remember
song
that song?
good.
You remember that song Fleetwood Mac that like blew up off of whatchamacallit, that dude skating down the park and listening to the song, bro. The nigga that wrote the song, bro, he's a nose candy fanatic, bro. But he write the best songs. You know what I'm saying?
You go skiing in Vermont.
You know how much money he made last but you know how much money he made last year off writing that song off that time?
Stupid.
Nah, you
nuts.
gonna make the bread, bro.
Crazy.
But like I'm saying,
My other point to that is
make it
right.
good.
I think a lot of us, when this room agree, Bob Marley makes good music.
Yeah, Bob Marley. Bob
We-
Marley
most-
got.
most of us
listen,
would agree with that, right?
But
Bob Marley.
No, wait,
That's
just
good.
yes or no. Just yes or no.
Yes.
Most of us agree with that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
At
Yes.
that time,
But he got.
a lot of people didn't think that was good music.
Yeah,
Trying
that's
to
a fact.
Tell you that.
But you got to think
trying
too. A
to
lot of
tell you
people
that.
did. Whoever smoked weed.
They thought it was good. The Rastas.
So-
They understood it. They
Exactly.
knew it.
So
Some people
everybody-
know.
a lot of
But that's
people-
the thing. Some people know when they're in the midst of
you
good
had-
music.
but not you can't just say just Rastas neither because it was
everybody.
it was white.
It was
But
all
that's, the,
white.
but that's the thing, my nigga.
So
Like,
that was getting high.
being
so
a,
they
but that's the thing.
so
Being
that's
a
what I'm trying to
Rasta,
say.
being
So
a
that
Rasta,
goes
being a
back to
Rasta is
when-
more than being a religion. It's a way of thinking. It's a way
Yeah.
of living.
Right,
So
right,
that's what I'm saying. When I say that Rasta nigga,
Oh,
it's,
okay,
it's
okay,
that
okay.
way of living.
Living.
Like you could be white,
Yes.
Chinese,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
a
You have,
Rasta,
you have a certain
Right,
understanding
okay,
of way
okay.
of living
I get
life.
what you're saying.
There's a lot of people that use the example that we have this conversation. There's a lot of people that practice religion,
Yeah.
but they're practicing spirituality.
Yeah.
It's
Facts.
because
Yeah.
they're trying
Facts.
to find a path, so they label it a certain way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
So it's like whatever you want to label it, we all know the
It's a
general
certain way.
aspects of it.
So alright, so that's basically saying that I basically think it go back to what bro and
business.
bro said.
The
Go back to
business plays a huge part in it.
and the consistency, because now you probably picking your niche. I'm about to make this certain type of music for this certain type of people. You feel what I'm trying to say? So this gonna be good music for these people.
Yes.
Probably not for everybody, but for
for
these
these
people.
people.
All right, so
But I
boom,
feel
right?
like,
I'm trying
but
to
I feel
say.
like, but me personally, I feel like good music is for everybody.
It translates exactly.
Good music
It translates
is for
that.
everybody,
You
but
might be
but
making it
it's
for a
not
certain
for
group, but you
everybody,
no, you
Yeah.
might make
Right.
your music for a certain group,
But
when
everybody
it's
gonna
a
tune
good
in.
song.
It's gonna tune in.
When was the last
but
time?
not everybody gonna
and I'm
relate
not-
to
now,
your song.
What is your what is your white song that's your guilty confession? I know you have a white song. It's like, oh shit,
What's
I'm
your-
I'm rocking out. to this
What
shit.
white song that you like?
A white song, but I
like
probably
Ed
could relate
Sheeran.
to
Nah,
it.
alright,
though.
what-
Sheeran.
okay.
Exactly, exactly.
But that's what I'm trying to say,
They probably
though.
made it for a certain niche, a certain audience.
But that's what I'm
you
trying to
as a
say.
black
Wait,
man
but
listen to like
listen,
live
what's
live.
this song?
I could relate to it, but that's not. But that's
hold
not
up.
taking it from nothing.
Yeah, what's
though.
the song though?
What's
You can
the
relate to
song
it.
though, my
Yeah, what's
dude?
the
I don't even know, so I can't even think of it off the top of my head. I ain't even gonna lie. It's probably
Hum it.
somebody is. I ain't even gonna hum those fucking.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. For me,
For me, some Miley Cyrus
Yeah.
shit. He can't even admit
Yo,
that shit
for me,
publicly.
yo,
for me
sing it.
personally, I ain't gonna hold you. The first
I ain't gonna lie, I
NSYNC
can't think. But
tape,
it is probably
first
a song,
NSYNC
though.
CD is one of the best.
Really?
Like
It's it is.
I have one on top of my head.
Niggas that-
Free Falling by John Mayer.
yeah, fire,
Yo.
See,
Fire.
y'all know y'all shit. See,
fire.
I like
you know,
I can't think of the top of my head.
y'all
think
y'all
it's
good
on
on
the
y'all
top of
top.
my
I can't think about nothing
For
like that.
real?
I
right
mean, nah, I'm lit,
Oh,
but
but I know-
have certain
I know-
songs.
I work around
It's
white
like-
people,
I know
so
it's
it's
like
like
different songs I
It's like
fuck
different
with,
songs other than rap that I don't that I listen to a lot. Like
It brings out different
You know, I
emotions.
What song?
listen, I
What
listen
song?
to
What
the
song?
Tim's. What's her name?
Tim's.
Oh,
Tim's.
I
Oh,
listen
that's
to
what
her
I said.
albums.
Okay, yeah.
Tim's,
Mhm.
but
I
Tim's
listen
not
to-
white.
But that's
though.
black.
No,
Tim's
no,
black.
I'm not saying white. I'm just saying like
But outside of what you're used
outside of
to
what I.
listening
Mhm.
That's just what I
Okay.
listen to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I listen to that.
Yeah, I fuck with Tim's. I fuck with
I
Tim's.
fuck with Tim's,
I fuck with Tim's.
honestly.
Facts.
Like another white guilty confession.
Even Burner Boy, like I don't know what he's saying, but I still
Nobody knows
like
that.
home got a vibe. Like home vibe, like you wake
it's
up
like
in
when
the
you listen
morning,
to Spanish
you get
music.
a coffee, you
But That's
you
how
throw him on. You
That's how rappers tour the world.
feel me? You
Yeah,
straight.
Facts.
exactly. That's where
Facts.
rappers go. They only know the
Rappers
chorus
tour the world,
sometimes.
yeah.
But when you go in your local corner store, nigga, you don't know the fucking
Nah,
shit playing
hell
on
no.
that shit. But you
Bruh,
want to
I
fucking
know all
fucking
them
merengue
Spanish
to the-
songs. I know all them shits.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
know
you're
all
saying,
them
though.
shits.
No, you don't know
That's the
nothing.
question.
You don't know what they
saying.
You don't know nothing.
We just get.
I got my way around that shit, bro. Just
But
hearing a couple times.
I love
yeah.
other shit that brings
But
me
you'll
outside
hear
of who I am
But
as
that's
a
what I'm trying to
person.
say. You'll
Facts.
hear the
Hey, yo.
rhythm and
it
such
just
such.
go with it.
And but that'll be for you still, bro.
Yeah,
I
run.
get that.
That still be.
But
that's-
there's certain things like, all right, let's bring this conversation. This is how I
Yeah.
look at it, right? Like when it comes to weed, I came to our understanding, my nigga. Good weed is always gonna be preferential. It's always gonna be based on preference. But we can always guarantee when we bring good weed in this room and we all smoke it, all of us are gonna be like, that shit was good weed.
Yeah.
No,
That shit was good weed. That's what I'm trying to get with it. Where
Right.
can we get to a concrete definition?
Okay,
Of where-
with some music where we
Exactly,
all be like,
like-
yo, this is good music.
Exactly.
Alright,
Where you
alright.
make everybody at like
I
this
got
is my
a-
preference.
I got a
This is my
question, I
preference.
got a
This is my
question.
preference. But it's like I love this.
Last question. Let him run the
But
music,
we
man.
all
Yeah,
smoke.
oh, yeah.
But listen, bro, we all smoke weed.
But
That's
we
the
all
shit,
listen to
though.
music.
That was gonna be my question.
Everybody listens
So,
to music.
Let Paul drop his last question and we
Nah,
will run
that
his
was gonna be
music.
my question.
But-
Where was the music? I thought we was gonna.
Oh,
Okay.
but this,
Okay.
But it's different type of music.
Run that
It's
music.
different types of weed.
That's
That's
my
what I'm trying to
point.
say.
But
So,
we all
Cause
can
you
but
get an
we
old
know-
head in here, he gonna be like, I don't want that shit.
But exactly, that's what I'm
Get
trying
that
to
regular
say.
shit.
What's
We
the,
know.
what's the name of
We
this?
know.
What's the name of this first joint?
This first joint is called Story Time.
Story time.